have a review on the Cover FX Illuminizing custom drops that they just released recently. I didn't get any of the bronzer ones. I got 2 of the shades of the 4 illuminizing ones, and they also have 2 bronzer ones. So they have 6 brand new shades, 4 illuminizing, 2 bronzers. I picked up samples because these do range for $42 each, and it comes with 0.5 ounces. I was a little shocked at how little of ounces. I know 0.5 is still a lot, but for $42, I mean, that's basically a foundation. I would think that they would at least have 1 fluid ounce. You do need the littlest amount, so I totally understand that. But, you know, they could have brought the price point a little bit more down then. That's just my opinion. But what they basically are illuminizing drops. You can mix them in with, you know, creams, BB creams, foundations. You can use it as a highlighter on its own. And I'm going to kind of go through what I did and how it went for me using it those different ways. With a BB cream or a foundation, I mixed it in and... I mixed in Moonlight, and I'm going to go ahead and show the demo around here of what it looks like on the skin. On camera, I feel like it looks very glowy, it looks very beautiful, and it does give you like that dewy, glowy appearance. And if you're really into that kind of foundation, that you're really going to love this. On my combo to oily skin, I'm not really into looking very, very luminous like that, so it's not something that appeals to me. Another thing is that I don't feel like these mess with the formulation of the foundations. I used a very matte, long-wearing foundation. I felt like it didn't last as long as it normally does, but it didn't completely make it greasy, you know what I mean? So I feel like it doesn't mess with the formulation, so you don't have to be afraid of really messing with the formulation unless you apply way too much. I used the regular amount of foundation that I used and just added 1 drop of the Moonlight to it and mixed it in. So I think if you mix in way too many drops, then it might look way too illuminated on your face, and it will change the consistency of your foundation. With 1 drop, I didn't feel like the foundation wore, you know, extremely less or anything like that. Okay, so aside from it not really, you know, doing anything to the formulation, oh my god, I mean, it looked beautiful here in my room, you know, under regular lighting, fluorescent lighting. And, you know, I could still see like the glow and everything. When I look close up in the mirror, I can see the little glitters, like the little shimmer particles all over my face. I am not about that. And then I literally went outside with a compact mirror and stood in the sun, and you will get, you know, a full-on, looks like Tinkerbell vomited her pixie dust on your face look on your face. If you like that kind of thing, go for it. If you're all about that glow, I know some people absolutely love that. That is something that kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember the Revlon Photo Ready. It had those like shimmer particles in there, and it really reflects the light. So I think that if you're into that kind of foundation, then you will absolutely love these custom drops and mixing them into your foundations and your creams and all kinds of stuff. For me personally, I'm not about that. The second way of using this would be as a highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that on my face right now, just using a little bit of Moonlight and using as well a synthetic brush, because this is more of a liquid product. So I'm just gonna put little dots here on where I would normally put my highlight, and throw in my brush, and using a synthetic brush, I just pat it in and really mix it in, and blend it in, and as you can see, you get a gorgeous highlight. I have to say, this is my favorite way of using this, would just be as a very high-end, expensive highlighter. So as you can see there, it gives a beautiful glow. It does wear all day long. Even on my combo to oily skin, I had no issues with it moving. And a lot of times with liquid highlighters, I don't tend to gravitate to them because my oily skin, like my combo oily here especially, breaks them down like no tomorrow. And with this, I had no issues whatsoever. It stayed just like this all day. And that's the only reason I would buy this, is to use it as a highlighter. But even so, I feel like I got enough here as a sample size to last me a good while, because you just need the smallest amount to use it as a highlighter. I think if I fall in love with it enough, I might, you know, buy it when there's a good coupon code at Sephora, or if there's a sale or things like that. If not, I wouldn't rush out to buy this for $42 because for me, on my combo oily skin, I feel like this is just a highlighter for me, and you know, it's not something that I absolutely need, and I feel it's gonna do, you know, wonders. Like I said previously, if you're really into really glowy, shimmery foundations, if you loved, for example, the Revlon Photo Ready, that you're gonna absolutely love these. So I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches of the two that I got, which is Moonlight and Celestial, just so that you guys can see them. I think Moonlight, out of all the shades that they had, was my all-time favorite, and if I were to purchase one, I think this is the one that I would go for. It's more of a just kind of a bronzy, but it's not way too bronzy, not way too light. It's just absolutely beautiful. So here is Moonlight, and you can see these are just like liquid metallics. And here is Celestial, which is more of a pink undertone. And I would definitely say go into Sephora, try these out, get a sample first, and swatch them, see which colors you like the most, and get some samples to take home, because that would be your best bet to see how you really like the effect that these are going to give mixing them in with your foundation or as a highlight themselves. So I'd love to hear back from you guys. Let us know if you have dry skin, if you like this, what it kind of did to your skin or how it lasted on you. I'd love to hear from you guys, especially if you have different skin types. That's very helpful for other people. And yeah, what do you guys think of the price point, the shades, and what is your favorite shade? I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thank you guys as always for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button and you will be notified whenever I upload. Thank you guys. I love you guys. And until next time, bye guys.